I'm AlexofAllTrades, and this is another everyday Let's Play Alan Wake. So, last I played, I died a couple of times, right? Oh, yeah. Definitely. Now I'm remembering what I did. I went upstairs, got dropped down here. Get up. And then died. Ugh. I think it's a little weird that the furniture in here looks as though it's not at all degraded. You know, it looks like, oh, someone just brought this stuff in, as opposed to it being here for years, as long as this building's been abandoned. Alright, I need to remember to use my flares, because there are a lot of bad guys in this section. There it goes. Where are they? They're all behind me. I hate that. I don't want to get in a corner here. Fuck you. I keep using these flares to protect myself. Okay. Oh, here they come. That's why there's some auto assist, because sometimes you can't see the bad guys. I think this might be the last one. Nope. There's a couple more. Ah! Ah. Now, I know I got them. That was a lot of ammo and a lot of flares, but I got it done. Oh, that was a flare I used. Okay. Whew. So, need to go over here and jump. Oof. Checkpoint reached. Where do I need to go? I guess just down here. There's nothing over there. What is that flashing? Is that just poor rendering over there? I think so. Not that I could go over there if I wanted to go back. Oof. I need to switch the shot.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
You say so, man. Probably gonna have to switch to the shotgun at some point.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Said, are you done talking? I found a page. Okay.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
That's what I said was going to be the deal at the beginning of this playthrough. So... like, my suspicion still is that he's in the clinic, and what I'm experiencing is him writing about like a new story, basically.
Wait, are you?
To cover.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please.
Oh God.
Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
Well, he's gonna die. And cutscene. He's not a kidnapper. That doesn't surprise me, because he kept putting me on this wild goose chase. Ugh. It keeps taking the form of Thomas Zane's sweetheart. Oh God. Jesus. Even at that height, hitting the water, you could die. Like, that could break your neck. It's a cool shot, though. He did it for the vine. He's writing. What was that? But I'm not going to.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
The truth. So am I finally gonna get the reveal I've been waiting for?
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode.
I
You're a patient
literally
at
just
my
had him
clinic.
read this
Have
to
been
me.
for a while now. The shock of your wife's death.
Okay, that
triggered
part I
mental
didn't read.
illness.
No, you lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
How did he get
It's
schizophrenia?
okay, Alan.
Frenia.
Just let go.
Yeah, but that was the cabin behind her.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Hmm. Someone's in here. Or... Oh, it's Hartman. Am I?
Good
This is
evening,
a-
Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Oh, that's a...
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now,
Why is he
don't you
still
come
in
with
his
me?
coat?
We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip.
Jack?
Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I
Why
honestly
did
believe
you-
we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Oh, that's an elevator with wooden... Wow, this is the weirdest fucking elevator ever. Which makes me feel like this isn't real. Because who would make an elevator
Now,
out of
Alan,
wood?
from past experience
make it
with
look
you,
like
I know
this
I
much
need
wood.
to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode.
I like how he's facing
So I'm just
not
going to
where he
say
thinks
this.
I should be instead of
Alice is dead.
No.
You're in
how.
a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that.
How did she drown?
You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up.
Okay, so
Apart from
since
the
they're
tragic accident with your
telling me
wife,
this, I
no one has
now
been
think this
killed.
is all fake.
Your
And
delusions are
the
just
darkness
a
is real and
manifestation
fucking
of
with
your
me.
subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this.
Why do you,
Everything
what are
can
you
be
looking at,
explained
man?
logically.
I still punched him though, because his nose is broken. That part was real. Which means I really was at the sheriff's office and met him there.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring.
He's
isn't it?
married, he's got a
Cauldron
ring.
Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Yeah, it's right there in front of me, where that
It
path
seems
comes.
there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way.
What's the
Follow
point of
me.
a sundial like that? Because you have to move a
Alan, what I'm
sundial,
telling you is good news.
rotate it
Right now we're
every
in
once in a
control.
while.
Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
I hate this
After
idea
all
that
your
writers
nightmares,
are
this should come as an immense relief to you.
automatically
If it
disturbed
doesn't, why
or
is that?
prone to
Because
mental
I'm lying?
illness.
Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to
Jesus.
work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
See, if he wants me to
Come along.
write, then this
Let's
is
go inside.
fake, and the darkness is really What the fuck was that noise?
Come on.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were
Who is
impressed by
that?
my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Eh. Okay, who is this guy?
Scary, scary.
Emerson.
This guy's got the
I'm a
weirdest
real
shaped
bad
body
dream,
ever.
mister. You should be afraid
Look
of
at
me.
that neck.
Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please,
Like a
Emerson.
giraffe.
Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
It's called
okay, sorry.
vivid
sorry.
dreaming, right?
Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually
Lucid.
making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video.
Elbow jab.
Seriously.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but
Hey.
it does involve
get
some
him to the head.
small creative
Hey.
effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Are you kidding?
No kidding.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room.
Nah.
You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged in their creative processes. Oh. Be patient. Oh wow, that is literally what it all says on there. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow. I'm sorry, when the word flow just makes me think of periods. Work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming.
Those are the guys from the
What
diner.
a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a
Not
how should I
Thor.
put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted
Oh, okay.
new first
That
names
makes
to
more sense.
complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well,
Why are you telling me the
advanced
life story
stages
of everyone
dementia.
here?
They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
You're such a prude, dude.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Depends on how much longer this game will last, on whether or not this is real.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough.
Sounds like
Not
Jack
crazy
Lemmon.
like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Jesus!
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we?
Oh my
bro?
God.
He's gotta go to the farm.
They're calling me
Anderson
Thomas Zane.
Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lesson best way to forget.
Alan Wake
A
isn't even
crash
real,
course.
maybe?
All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
He gave me a page.
My head was...
Oh, shit. Alright.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
This is all really, like, trippy. There's so many freaking layers here.
Flaring up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
They keep calling me fucking Tom.
No.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, haga.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
He's painting Alan from the title screen.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
This place is starting to remind me.
Bob Balder threw the amp through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
This place is starting to remind me of.
I am
Oh my
tired,
God.
man. So tired.
Of fuck. The Cure for Wellness. Obviously that post-dates this.
I want to go home.
Let's get to a checkpoint. Oh. Hey, thermos.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
So weird
I'll
that
do
they
that,
call me Thomas Zane
Hey,
and
Wake,
they call me.
why don't you humor Dr.
Wake.
Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
No shit. Considering it says patient rooms. The big giant fucking arrow pointing up the stairs.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human.
I
A
feel
dark
like
presence
that's
is wearing
what's
the
really
old
going
woman's
on.
face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Yeah, I have a feeling, like he says he's been trapped in this cabin for days. I have a feeling that that's what's actually happening. Like, that me running around fighting monsters isn't real. That me...
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony.
And this thing that seems like a reality isn't a reality
The generator
either.
hadn't been activated, and there was no key. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Nice reference there. Oh, a QR code. I have a QR reader. Yep, there it is. I should probably get closer to it, though. Oh, it says it got it. Constipation. That looks painful. Spelled like Max Payne. Was that worth the time it took to read it? Jesus. Oh, there's another coffee thermos. Can't go that way. This is my room. Yeah. Lane is a visual artist. Okay. Zoll. Can't get in that room. Emerson. Oh my god! This is the game. Night Springs. What is that, an Xbox? Death Rally. So this is very clearly an Easter egg about the developer. Right? Ooh. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many cutscenes.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy over and over and over again. So we can wrap up all these Stephen King references.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Alright, that's gonna be good for now. This was half an hour, which is unusually long for me for an Alan Wake play because there wasn't as much combat, making my heart rate spike. Alright, so like, share, subscribe, click the bell, follow me on Reddit, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, join my Discord, buy some merch at my shop at cafepress.com/AlexofAllTrades, and follow me on Patreon to make more videos like this. And thank you to my current patrons, and I'll see you guys next time.